I'm in love with fishing, and fishing's what I do. And if you wanna try 'em up, I'll take you fishing too. Maybe in the morning, the noonday, or at night. It don't really matter, I just wanna get that bite. We may catch a limit, or maybe just a few. But even if the fish don't bite, just being out here do. We may fish the ocean or a river running free. And if you catch the biggest one, it'll be alright by me. Yes, I'm in love with fishing, and fishing is my life. So grab your pole and go with me. This is the life of a fisherman's wife. Let's go pull them in. Hi guys, Fishing Ed here with the life of a fisherman's wife. I am on my way to the fishing hole, and I just realized I forgot my minnow bucket. I was planning on going back and try to get some of those crappies by that bridge, but I forgot my net, so I guess I'm gonna have to try some jigs, some hair jigs, some plastic, see if I can get them to take some of those. All right, we'll get back with you when we get there. All right, guys, I just made it to the water. First thing I'm gonna do is throw this little twister tail here. See if I can get in that thing. If not, then I'm gonna work through a few different baits. See what happens. Somebody down on the other end. I don't know if they caught anything or not, but I just got here. So we'll see. Guys, it is windy. I'm talking about some kind of windy. Oh, look at the... Oh, I thought that was minnow. That's grass I'm looking at down through there. But it is windy and it's only 50 degrees. When is the weather gonna break? I'm telling you. When is it gonna break? It is cold. I mean, 50 normally can be nice, but when that wind is out the north, 50 ain't nice. Alright, that's about, I don't know, 3 or 4 casts with that twisted tail. No thump. We get a few more chances. I throw it about 15, 20 times, different locations, see if I get anything. Then I'm gonna switch to some wax worm, get some hair jigs. Alright guys, I had to switch to the wax worm, got my poop, it just came out. Had my first one, I say that. I had my first one. He's gone. Didn't even get a chance to see what it was. It was pulling good though. There's a lot of grass has grown up down there. I can see through the water. And they got an easy path to get off from you now. Coming through that stuff. I mean, there's a lot of it. I don't think I remember seeing that here last year, but it had to be. I just didn't notice. He gone again. All right, let's see if I can get this one in. Keep him up out the stuff. Keep him up out the stuff. Feel like a gill. Feel like a good one too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. First fish of the day. I know that's a good size one there, but I ain't gonna keep him. Not today. Not right now. I'm gonna get him back. Oop! Oh, he got away. He fell right down there, but he took off. Alright, let's get another wax worm on there. Well, I know the gills are here, even if the crappie aren't. This one I'm using, guys. I got this jig London was using last week. It's chartreuse and green with a blue head. Just tipping it with that wax worm, throwing it out there and bumping it back to me. Alright guys, I'm fishing about 1.5 foot down with a rocket bobber. I don't have a shot of weight on there, but this is a 1/32 ounce hair jig. And I got my 6 foot 6 2-piece ACC crappie stick. And I got Sienna 2500 with 8-pound vicious. throw it out there. I let it sit for a minute. And I bump it back to me. You see how those waves are blowing that water? You really, they really active, you don't even have to do anything but just let the waves move that jig. Cause that jig is started on like that while them waves are rocking it. But if they don't hit it like that, then I just bring it back to me slow. And I hope to get a bite then. The reason I chose this bank is because the wind is blowing out of the northeast, and it's blowing right up against this bank. So I like to try spots like that first. Plus, this coming up into a dead end, up into a little cove. Then it goes back out around that point there, dip way in. But you can't fish around there. I would like to get up in that deeper cove, but all that is private around there. So I'm just gonna make the best of what I got right here. So far, look like a few gill here, so we'll see what happens. May pick up a crappie here and there. I tried that twisted tail, so I may try some crappie magnet and trout magnet actually, and see if I could get something to take that below that bar. All right, got another one. I first say he feels smaller than the other one, but oh, it's a crappie. I got that crappie. I got that crappie. He's a little fella, but I got him. Hey, buddy. I was wondering what y'all take a hair jig today. Now all I need is some big ones. All right, we're gonna get him back. He gone. I got that one way over there, headed toward that down tree over there, but not all the way over there because I can't quite throw that far. But I throw in that direction and get as close as I can over there. And whoop, it's gone. I got that. Ooh, it came off. That was gone right away. I mean, right away. Did he get that wax worm off there? He may have gotten it. He may have gotten it. Bounce back to me anyway, though, cause crappie will pick up that jig, regardless if it's in the bait on there sometime. Alright, I'm bringing on in chicken bait. The bait wasn't gone. So, he bit it and let it go. Could have been a tiny one. Never know. Got it back out there though, waiting on something to pick it up. I might have to get a bigger rocket bobber to get even closer to that tree over there. I know it's real shallow over there though. The closer you get to that tree, the shallower it gets. Then it starts dropping back off probably 6 feet in front of that tree. I was over there in the boat one year, and matter of fact last year, and I jigged all around that tree, but there he is. I jigged all around that tree and got a few yellow bass, a few bluegill, but that's about it. That's a gill there too. Little fella, probably about a 6er. There he is. He gone. Go over there and get me another crappie, buddy. Uh-oh. I went way away from where I was trying to get in, but we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. That there's out a little deeper. They may, be out there on a drop off or something. But I was getting all those bites about half the distance from my barber's right here. I was getting those bites about half the distance where I am now to that tree. So if I don't pick anything up there quick, and I'm gonna bring it back in and recast that one. All right, got another one. What would this one bring? Another gill. Wait, oh, that's a good gill there. Ooh, that's a good one there, y'all. Yes, indeed. Bested that one over 8. Hey, man. Ooh, I keep dropping him right down there. He gone too, boy. He jetted. Yep, I didn't even bring my measure out here. I'm just fishing after work. Just Linda got to work late, got another one. Fishing after work, cause Linda got to work late and just not got off at 12, so no need in going home this early. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go catch a few fish. Yeah. If I get into some bigger crappie, I would definitely keep those. I'll go back and get my measure. He gone. But we catch plenty of gill. Guy at work told me to bring him some, but I ain't gotta go back to work till Monday, so if I catch some for him, I have to catch those on Sunday, because I'm definitely not gonna try to keep them on ice till Monday. But today is Saturday, so that wouldn't hurt them, you know. I've kept fish on ice for 2 days, especially when I'm up north or somewhere and have a Airbnb without a refrigerator. I have kept them on ice for a couple of days. There's one. Oh, this feel like a better one. Come on down. Oh yeah. Drop a pulling, boy. Nice. Nice. God, the wind is cold, but the fish are warm. So that water temperature is definitely up, but that air temperature is no joke. You see what I got on? I got my Carhartt jacket and a hoodie and a long john t-shirt and a t-shirt. And I'm still chilling, my nose running. I mean, it's May. It's time to warm up. There it is. It's time to warm up. It's May. That's another good one. Not as big as the one I just let go though. It's definitely a borderline one for here. So you know, they have to be 8 here, without a doubt. Yes, they do. You don't want no trouble. If he's shorter than 8, you better put his behind back. There's one. That's another good one too now. Ooh-wee. Bet you that one 8.5. Yes indeed. That is a good one. I'm in the shade here, so it's kind of hard to see. He gone. I need to be in the sun, but I can't get to where I want to get if I go. Oop, it's gone already, guys. Man, I didn't even set the bell, then it was gone. I missed him too. There it is again. Missed him then too. You know what? Nah, I think it's sitting on that grass in a wave. That's what that is. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember. I don't remember. They said that's a sign of getting old, when you can't remember what you were just talking about. Yeah. I don't know, but I know I was thinking that Linda wouldn't be able to stand this today, because my hands feel like I'm standing outside in the winter right now. That's how chilly my fingers feel after touching those fish. Even though I'm wiping it on this rag here, just the moisture from your hands and that cold northeastern wind Make it feel like it's 30 instead of 50. There's one. Tell you what, a lot of fishes, that wasn't no grandpa one there, y'all. I call these grandpa, and they look gray. You see how gray he look? I caught a dead one the other day that had almost these same colors in it, so I called him grandpa. He look like he got death on him. I'm gonna let him go though. All right, grandpa. Go live out the rest of your day. Alright guys, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna switch to some of these. See if I can get some crappie to take these. I got these and I got green, I think. Green or pink. I'll show it to you later. We're gonna try that. Guys, I got something with it. It's another gill. A good gill. There you go. Now these are not the hooks that it came with. This is my twisted tail hook. I got some hooks that it came with, but I just stuck it on that one just to give it a try. That's a good gill. Alright, I'm gonna get him back. Here we go. I didn't have any meat on there or anything, guys. Just that. That's what it looked like. Pink head and the trout magnet tail. Now you're supposed to have it pushed all the way up on here, but it'll work like this. That's such a big tip right there. You don't want to split your plastic, so I just stuck it on there like that. Now I got some of those eye hole jigs that came with it, and I just didn't tie it on there because I was lazy. But if I don't get any crappie like this, I am going to put that one on there and put some crappie bites in the eye. The other ones I got are chartreuse and black. They're not pink. I got these. I don't know what they call this color, but I'll look it up and see. I mean, I'll look at the pack and see when I go back to the bait box. Oh, something hit it then. They liking that little whatever color this is. At least the gills are, cause they hitting that dude. I'm hoping some bigger crappie will pick that up too. I can feel them little crappie. I mean, them little bluegill hitting it. It just go doo 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 doo. I mean, over and over again. For crappie hit that thing, it go doo. You know it's a crappie. Those bluegill, they'll just peck away at it. Unless a big one get it, he'll gup it off the whole thing in. That one guy, I don't know what it is yet. Oh, yellow. Oh, yellow. He wanted him some of that little crappie magnet too. I mean, I keep saying crappie magnet, but they do make crappie magnet, but these are trout magnet. First yellow of the day. Alright, I'm still looking for my first keeper crappie. Caught one crappie, but he's a little fella. If I get a keeper crappie, I'm definitely going to get the measurer. Like I said, I catch way more gill than crappie, so when I get a chance to get a mess of crappie, I mostly keep them. A lot of times I don't, but especially if I get a bass today and I go back to fishing tomorrow, I won't keep them tomorrow unless somebody tell me they want some. Yeah, I put a white worm on the tip of that thing and threw it out there. It went down as soon as it hit the water. I bet that's a gill. It feel like a little one too. It is. I figured that. That's why I was throwing it without a wax worm. See that? That's why I was throwing it without a wax worm, because I was hoping not to get any of you guys, but I'm forward to this one gone. You know, I might pick up a 10. I mean, that dude, as soon as he hit the water, it was gone. That's what you call throwing it in the mouth, they say. See, it's sitting out there a minute now. I haven't gotten a bite. The first time, I didn't get a chance to set my bait up before it was gone. Yeah, I could feel those little gills tapping that plastic before I put the wax worm on there, so I knew more than likely they're gonna get a little bit more aggressive with it. What there is. Oh, I lost that one. A little bit more aggressive with it with that wax worm on there. This feels like a crappie. Oh, he came off. That felt like a little crappie. That felt like a little crappie. I'll get right back over there again. Let's show what that felt like. Try and get something to hit that again. This time I won't have to stop and turn the camera on, but that's what it felt like. Plus, immediately when I shot the hook, it came on top of the water. And the gill not gonna do that. Yeah, I sure believe it was a little crappie. We were right in that area where I caught that first little one at. Alright, show your face if you're over there still. I had him hooked temporarily. There he is. No, that's the bottom there. The wind blew it a little bit too close to the bank. So I got to pull it this way till it get across that little point. Then there's another little drop off right there. And with that wind blowing, as soon as that joker hit some grass and stop, that barber goes under like it's got a bite. But it just hung on the grass. As soon as you set the hook, you know immediately. Yeah, see, that was another hit right there, light hit. I stuck a wax worm back on there. Guaranteed that's a little bluegill. Could be a little crappie pulling that wax worm. You feel that little light whoop, whoop. Just over and over again. They're just pecking at it till they pull that wax worm off there. All right, guys. This is a 16 ounce hook that was on their twisted tail, so I could switch to a smaller hook and will probably get more hookups, which is what I'm going to do after I lose this wax worm. I may even try that chartreuse and black before I go. Oh, something hit that then. He hit it on my bounce. You bounce it, and then when you let it down to take the slack out of it, that's when he hit it. I felt it as soon as I let it down, it looked doom. Alright guys, this is that bundle I was telling you about. It comes with those little barbers. Come with the crappie bites, or he calls them slab bites. You got slab bites. This is that J and Cole bundle, and this color here is called bison, right there. And this is just called. These are just called chartreuse and black. I'm sorry, black and green, or you can call it chartreuse and black either way, but. That's what I got. Now it's too windy for me to use those little light barbers. I wouldn't get it to go out there, but this is what they look like. I got 4 Did I get 4 or more? I don't know, but I probably got 2 of these yellow ones, and I think I got 2 of these green ones right here. And I've used one. Hey, I caught 1 crappie and about 4 or 5 bluegill. You guys doing it good in that hole over there? Yeah.
I'm catching most of everything on the bottom of the drop shot.
Oh, okay.
Have a good one, man.
You too, man. Alright. Those are 1 of our subscribers. I met him out here last year. He was down in that hole where I caught that shell crack at when I first got here. He said he did okay down in there. I wanted to come and try this windy side first. That's why I came over here. Alright, I'm gonna get this bait up with the orange, and I'm gonna put the chartreuse and black on there and see what happens before I go. I don't know, guys. I said that other one was too skinny to go up on that head, but this is a little bit smaller, so I got it all the way up on there. I accidentally tore it a little bit, so this one probably won't last too long, but we're gonna give this a try and see what happens. I know what I was gonna say earlier. Finally came back to me. I was gonna get in the boat with my buddy Rob. He said he's going out later this evening, but man, this cold wind, I don't think I want to be on the boat in this cold wind. But he said he's gonna do some work on this boat. He's gonna go out and try to catch the evening to night bite. But I'll be long gone by then. Well, guys, nothing hit that chartreuse and black yet. My next step is to tip it with a minnow and see what happens. I mean, not a minnow, a wax worm. See if anything will take it. Alright, guys, I changed my mind. I decided to stick those crappie bites in the eye and see if I can get anything to take it like that. That's what it's designed for. So we'll go with that. We'll go with that and see what happens. If nothing hit that, then I'll put a wax worm on there. And if that's the case, I might well go ahead and use the hair jig with the wax worm. So I get more hookups with that on the bluegill side. I got a new batch of jigs from Mississippi Jig Company, and I haven't even opened them yet. I got to get them out so I can show you guys. And once I catch some fish with them, I'll let you guys see it, and I'm gonna give some of those away. That'll be at a later date. Yeah, I couldn't get anything to take that chartreuse and black, so I put the crappie bite on there. No hit, so I'm gonna try it with a wax worm. And if I get a hit, I'm just gonna put this up and put my hair jig back out there, catch a few bluegill and call it a day. Yeah. They said no thanks to chartreuse and black. I mean, surprisingly, they didn't want it. They wanted that bison color bet more, because I caught fish with just that, and I caught a fish when I tipped it with a wax worm. But I cut that one off to try this one. You never know if you don't try. So I can either put that one back on, but I'm not in this spot, because I didn't catch not a single crappie. I thought I had one coming in and he got off, but I didn't get another crappie here with that one either. So it looked like they don't want this chartreuse and black even with the wax worm on there. They're saying no thanks. The only difference is, guys, those hooks are the same size. The only difference is That one that I had on from the twisted tail was pink, I believe. And this one right here is an orange head. That's pretty much the only difference. The other one was, oh, something did hit that. Get that wax worm off of there. Alright, don't put this up. I'm gonna use it on. Since I'm going to another spot later, I might leave that crappie bite in that eye. Let us pull back with this little jig here again. So Linda, I've been catching all the bluegill, well, most of my fish on this one. So don't tell me when you come out here tomorrow that I got you a bag jig on. Don't tell me that. But you see it's catching fish. I didn't get out there as far as I wanted to that time. Bring that back in. There we go. I need to put that heavy rocket bobber that I had with those crappie magnet on this one. Get it out there a little further, closer to that tree. Well, there he is. See? Yeah, I didn't get him, but he stood it up. Caught another little one. He just don't want that crappie magnet. Did he clean me? Nah, still on there. They don't want that crappie magnet. They said no thanks. They said no thanks. Alright guys, what's this? Little whoop snap. This is the smallest one of the day, ain't it? I'm thinking the smallest one. I'm gonna put one more wax worm on there and fish that off. Then I'm gonna call it. Alright guys, I caught that little one and they set off. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a day right here. I want to ask you to make tomorrow better than today. And until next time, God bless and good fishing. Peace. I'm out of here. Now that fishing's over, sun is getting low. Yes, I caught a big one, but I just had to let him go. Yes, he was a nice one. He was the biggest of the day. Sure felt mighty good to me just to watch him swim away. May not ever see him again, this I know is true. But now that he is swimming free, you might catch him too. Glad you came to fish with me, yes it was really nice. Maybe we can go again on the life of a fisherman's wife. Until next time, God bless and good fishing. Peace.